do have any heavy boards. That's something. But, and then there's only a handful that.
We are looking at the population. We're trying to get a handle on how many goldfish are actually in the lake. Right now we think it's numbering probably in the hundreds of thousands. The second thing we're looking at is migration. How are the goldfish moving through the lakes, and when are they moving, and when are they congregating? And so for that we're using these pit tag antennas, which are kind of like the microchips that people use in pets.
They've thrived here in these lakes, and they're very hardy to the point where in such low oxygen conditions where native fish are usually killed off, and that's kind of a cyclical normal situation here in the Midwest. Those fish that aren't from here have an ability to survive those when native fish can't.
So we want to encourage people, if they have an aquarium pet they can no longer take care of or they don't want, to find it a new home. That can include going to your local veterinarian, finding a pet store and talking to them, contacting a local aquarium society, but essentially trying to rehome it and not release it into the wild.
And you're off.
It's gonna be a long day. We never have flow coming out of our motors. We call them pit tags, PIT, that stands for Passive Integrated Transponders. And those tags not only are functioning as marks that we can see if we recaptured that fish previously, but behind us is one of the antennas. We've got two more between this chain of lakes. Again, it's going to hopefully tell us 24/7 if any of those tagged fish are making their way across any of these antennas and checkpoints. You guys good? Here we go. Once they've established their populations, they change the natural environment. They change the bottoms of the lake, they change the amount of aquatic vegetation, they change the clarity of the lakes, and that's really problematic for native fish.
Yep. Got it?
Several years ago, Carver County staff and residents around this lake started walking around and seeing giant shoals of fish, and it was pretty interesting because lots of them were brightly colored and lots of them were orange. So they started bringing those up to the local water managers here, and it turned out that they were big groups of goldfish.
It's a better size than here.
They will look for the area in front of the boat, 4 to 8 feet in front of the boat and probably 3 to 4 feet below the boat. And that's where the electricity is strongest, or at least is most accurate to what I'm controlling here. And as that happens, any fish in the area should be stunned by it, and some of them actually are drawn into the electrical fields called electrotaxis.
My family lives up there, so they have apps on how long the wait time.
4.5. It's a pretty one.
Hold that one.
We're definitely going to catch in the hundreds, maybe 400 or 500 fish today in 3 transects. Yep, we call it a pit tag, but it uses RFID technology. Yep. There we went.